everyone, welcome back to the Spill Podcast. I'm your host, Vivian Rose. So in this week's episode, we're going to be going over starting your passion project and getting started on things that you want to do instead of just school and stuff. Like, you know how you make projects on school all the time, like you may do a science, math, literature projects and stuff, but I want you guys to start doing projects for yourself that could potentially benefit your career choice and ending your high school experience. So we're going to be getting into that in today's episode. But yeah, let's go ahead and start off with the beginning daily spill thing that I usually do. So my favorite songs this week is probably going to be it's so hard because I have so many favorite songs. I listen to so much music all the time, but I think I'm gonna have to go with something oh my god, I can't even think. Hold on. Okay, so I think I have something. It took me a minute to think of something, but I still this may not be my absolute favorite song of the week, but it's my favorite song right now. So I'm going towards Taylor Swift, and I think I'm gonna choose Style by Taylor Swift. I love her music so much. I am a huge Swiftie. Hence, I love Olivia Rodrigo and Conan Gray, so you kind of already see the connection there. But I absolutely love Taylor Swift. Styles are my favorite songs. My favorite album is 1989 from her. It's perfect. I love it. But that is my favorite song of the week. My favorite song will always be Late Night Talking, though, by Harry Styles. I just had to give you guys something else since I already said Late Night Talking last week, so I just got something else this time. But this week's quote is, "Forgive yourself for not knowing better until you knew better." Okay, so I love this quote so much because I found it on Pinterest, and I'm a huge Pinterest addict, but I found it on Pinterest, and it's just so kind of warm and reassuring to yourself that it's okay because you didn't know any better, so now we can move past this mistake and learn from it. I love that quote because even though it's only a few words, it really has a lot behind it, so I really like that one. And my fashion icon of the week is actually someone that you wouldn't expect, but I got it, and it has something to do with today's episode. It's a little bit of spoiler, for the details of today's episode, but it is Rory Gilmore. I love her style and stuff. I have never watched the show Gilmore Girls and stuff, but I see her style on Pinterest so much. Seriously. I love Gilmore Girls, her style and stuff. I said, I never watched the show before, but I have seen her outfits and stuff. I really want to watch it now that I've seen, her study motivation, her outfit aesthetic and everything. So preppy, but I absolutely love her style. I had to make her today's fashion icon because her preppy skirts, her college sweatshirts, her chunky sweaters, and, Doc Martens and stuff, they really build the preppy aesthetic, and I feel like I kind of needed to show that in today's episode, since today's episode is a little bit towards the academic direction. So I am really happy to have her as this week's fashion icon. I love her style. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, please go to my Pinterest and please click on my fashion board, because I have a whole you will see just bukus and stuff of Rory Gilmore fashion, because I love her outfits. Or you can literally go to Pinterest and just type in the search Rory Gilmore aesthetic and stuff like that. There's so much stuff for you to look for. But the next thing I'm going to go over is my mood of the week. So this week's mood is meh, it's okay, because I kind of had a lot to do this week, and I'm not really excited for the rest of the week to come, because I actually scheduled a lot of calls with my teachers. Don't get me wrong, this is really good for me to schedule calls with my teachers so that I can get my grade up to high A's, 98, 99. I already have B's and A's, but I kind of want at least my literature grade to be a 96 or something, because I know I can do better in literature. I have a really high grade in literature, but I want it to be even higher. I don't even know why, but I'm gonna go to my teacher's call, and I'm gonna I've booked one with almost every teacher. I really need to do one with my geometry teacher, because I absolutely hate geometry and I won't do anything for it. Of course I do what I have to, but I'll have to have him really show me what I'm missing in geometry. I missed something a long time ago. I don't even know what I missed. Literally, I have hated math all my life. I don't know what I missed in elementary, middle school, or like early high school that I may have like just completely went over. I don't even know what it is, but I'm not excited for that. But I do have a orthodontist appointment coming up. I'll update you guys on that on my next episode that I do. But now I'm gonna get to my weekly recap. So I did do like a few things this week. Some things happened. My clothing rack, it broke a few weeks ago, so I have to buy a new one from IKEA. And you're probably wondering, why buy another new one from IKEA after that one just broke? Well, let me tell you. So I got the one that was $24.99 the first time with like the shoe rack at the bottom and it's like rolling. But next time when I go to IKEA, I'm going to IKEA like sometime this Saturday or like next Saturday, but I'm going to get a different one that maybe hold up better and stuff, because like I have 2 other clothing racks in my room too, because I'm like a fashion addict. So I have like so many clothes, and you're probably like, oh, is that all your clothes? No, because I have a closet as well, a super deep closet that is absolutely full of clothes and shoes. I have a whole shoe trunk that is full. I can't even put any more shoes in there. I need help. But I have so many clothes and stuff. I'm not going to get rid of any of them because I already gotten rid of a lot of them. I had like 5 racks, so 3 is way better than 5. Also this week, what else did we do? We went thrifting a lot this week. I have like, oh my god, seriously, I said I'm a fashion addict. I don't even think that's the right word for me. I have a chair in my room and it's just full of like just bags of clothes and stuff. I also like, oh my god, I'm so excited because I went to Five Below and got like a lot of self-care and wellness things. So I got this super cute blush pink yoga mat. I absolutely love it. It's like my favorite thing ever. I love it so much. It's blush pink. I also got the strap to carry it around with it. Same exact color. Like it matches perfectly. I got like a little 2-pound weight so that I can like work on my workout and stuff. Like I really want to get real into fitness. And so I definitely want to buy things that could help me get into that. So that's definitely what I've been working on these past few weeks. I love yoga. I want to try Pilates, but I think I'll probably stick with yoga and my little workout that I've been doing recently. And then also I got this word search self-help book. It's kind of like a journaling notebook, but it's like prompted and like you do a word search daily. And then the word search that you're doing, like the topic is going to be somewhat coordinated to the prompt, if you know what I'm saying. Like super hard for me to explain that because it's kind of like a concept that I've never seen before, but it's super cool. I really do like it. And my like the highlight of my week, are you ready? Okay, so I got the REM Beauty mascara. Oh my god, I am so excited for it. This intro is so long, I'm so sorry, but let me just rant about my REM Beauty mascara really fast. Ariana Grande brand, if you didn't know what that was, Ariana Grande has a line, and so I bought the mascara from Ulta because I actually had a $10 off gift card. So guess who used it? Me. So like that was so cringy. I am so sorry, but I definitely had to use it. It expired today, so I had to hurry up and use it and stuff. But I'm getting it shipped to my house because I tried to pick it up, but they said it was out of stock. This is my second time ordering it because the first time they canceled it saying it was out of stock. So now I actually have to order it again, and I actually just ordered it like 10 minutes ago. I'm so excited for it. I'm going to do an unboxing for it on my Pinterest, like a little idea pin. I'll probably post the idea pin as a short on YouTube. I'm super excited for it. Like, I don't have anything that's a part of that makeup line, so I'm super excited to start my journey with Ariana Grande's makeup. I have, like, all her perfumes and stuff, but I haven't got her makeup stuff yet, so I'm super excited for that. I also want to try out Rare Beauty. Her stuff looks like killer, and also, oh my god, so on this Pinterest idea pin that I saw, I followed this girl named Mariah, right? So, I think that's her name. I'm so sorry in advance. Her name is Mariah, I think. I don't know, but she has this Rare Beauty makeup brush carrier, so cute. I am in love with it. I need it right now. Also, I've been looking at more Dior things. I am like the type of girl who loves Dior and I love Prada. Those are my 2 absolutely hands down die for luxury brands. Like, yeah, I like Gucci, I like Louis Vuitton, yeah, but I absolutely love Dior and Prada. Like, those are my babies. I love those so much. I have, like, the Prada Reedition bag and, like, Prada wallets and stuff. Like, I love Prada so much. And, like, I have a few Dior things, but not as much as I have Prada. So I want to get some more Dior products. I want, like, the Miss Dior perfume and, like, some maybe Dior bags or something. I don't know. I have to see which one I like. But I do want, like, a wallet, too. Like, the pink Dior symbol. Oh, my God. I get excited just thinking about it. I love it so much. This intro is way too long, so I'm going to end my rant here. But, yeah, let's get into what today's episode is actually supposed to be about. It is about starting your passion project, and I actually wanted to do an episode about this because I watched Annie Long's YouTube channel. If you want to check it out, it's Annie Long, and she's like the best overachiever YouTuber that I've ever seen that is in high school. She is like incredible. I love her YouTube channel. Her videos are so inspiring. She has like study tips, like literally anything you can think of for like an overachiever type of thing. It's perfect. I absolutely love her channel. So this inspired me to make this episode. So this episode is inspired by her YouTube video. So thanks for the inspiration, Annie. But today we're going to be getting into that. So let me get started on it. My passion project will be on psychology. And if you didn't know, I am like a huge fanatic over psychology. Like, I already like science, like biology, but I feel like psychology is just like 10 times cooler because psychology is so different. Like, it's not just like study of the human body, it's the study of the human brain and how it functions and reacts to different things other humans do. So I feel like that is so cool. I love learning about stuff like that, and I definitely want to do my passion project on that. But let me tell you what the definition of a passion project is, because you may get that mixed up with something else, but this is a completely different thing. So passion project is something that you want to work on your own time, something that will benefit you or just for fun, you know? So you get projects that you have to do all the time for like school and stuff, college, stuff like that. Like, I have to do all these different things all the time. But you can also work on something else for yourself. And like, it seems so hard to carve out time for that, but just carve it out. Like, this is for yourself. This can even be part of your self-care time. Totally recommend doing that. But I just love the idea of a passion project anyway. So you can, like, you know how you put all your effort into school projects? Put all of your effort into that. Like, present it to your friends and stuff, people who have no idea what psychology is or have no idea whatever your passion project is going to be about. Educate them on it. Like, show them everything about it. Have like everything ready. I just love the idea of a passion project because it's so incredible, and it's not anything to do with school. That's why I love it. But I absolutely recommend starting one. I'm starting mine actually. So like I said, I love psychology. That's going to be in my career choice, but I love psychology so much. So every time I go to a bookstore, I look for psychology books. Think about when you're doing a biology project, what do you look for in a bookstore? Biology books. Treat this like a school assignment, but without any stress, because this is for you, for yourself, and it's going to benefit you. So I bought this psychology book that's called Mindset. Let me get it. Okay, it's called Mindset, the New Psychology of Success. And like, I'm not reading it to be like, oh my God, I need success. No, that's not what I'm reading it. I'm reading it because I love psychology, and I want to see the mindset and other people's view of success and stuff, because I love learning about, like I said, how the human brain can interact with other human brains. I don't know if that makes sense, but I love that. I love anything with psychology and sociology. So I bought that book, and I bought another textbook for psychology and another sociology textbook, and I definitely recommend buying these textbooks. Like, you can even just look at it on Pinterest or like the internet or something. You don't have to put money into it, but I'm saying, like, look at it as if you would like invest the time in it as if you would invest time in school related things. So like, look at these, like, read out of them, highlight in them, and then like have like a deadline, not a super strict deadline, but have like a deadline where you want to be finished with this project. So it doesn't even have to be a real project. Like, it can just be like a slideshow or like a little essay that you might write for yourself, like something like that. And so I absolutely love the idea of that. Like, you can literally research like how psychology has changed throughout history. Okay, so you can go through each different like decade and stuff, look through it and stuff, and then like write down in a journal or notebook this and that. Like, you can basically educate yourself on it, and like, because the internet has so many things on it, especially for free. Like, people put free information on there all the time. So I'm just saying, like, invest time in it, and I promise you'll be so happy with it in the end. Because like, think about, if this is what you want to do. Say, for example, you want to be a biologist. Okay, you're researching biology, and so this biology passion project that you're doing is going to put you closer and closer to your goal of being a biologist. So like, I definitely recommend doing this, because it's so fun and helpful and like beneficial to your life, basically. Like, this can actually like put you towards more goals and educate yourself more and more while you're in high school right now. And so I definitely do love the idea of that. And so like, with your slideshow and with your essays and stuff, doesn't have to be like crazy MLA format essays, but it can even just be writing daily in your journal something new that you learned about psychology or biology, something new that you may have found out about how the human brain works. It can even be like an experience from yourself, like how you learned about how something happens because of your own personal experiences. I love just the idea of this. I feel like it's such a cool thing to do that you normally wouldn't think about, because you're so fixed on school all the time. But when you fix your mind on just the life that you want to live, you can actually see other viewpoints and stuff, if you know what I'm saying. Like, pull out that psychology notebook, highlight in it, write down your favorite tips from it, write it in your journal, use these, have personal experiences from them. Like, keep these in mind, because you're going to start, like, especially for me, I'm gonna definitely go to college. I don't know, like, I'm gonna keep going, like, for medical and, like, residency and stuff like that, but I'm definitely gonna go to university. So this stuff could actually help you in university and get you ready for school, basically. Like, I love this so much. But that is basically it for like this whole passion project intro. The next few points I'm going to be talking about is actually the actual passion project part. So you can look on this it's actually really cool. So there's a Google that we use, and then there's a Google that students use. I want you to look on the Google that students use, because you can find more and more like information and actual like information that college students look on. And so I don't know for sure, because I haven't used this website in like a year, but I'm pretty sure it's called Scholar Google or Google Scholar or something. If it's not, I'll put it in the show notes. Look at the show notes, because I have it linked in there. But I want you to go on that website and literally type in your questions. Have them specific, please, because if you don't have them specifically, like, they'll just pop up random stuff. So say, for example, like I said, go back to the example that I said about how psychology has developed throughout history. Okay, so just type in, how was psychology in 1950? Or like, who was the big psychologist in 1950? And so type that stuff in, write down those names. Like, you would even really have to do too much for it, just like however much could benefit you and that feels enough for you. So I definitely recommend going to that website and like just typing in your specific questions, looking for answers, writing your little thing that I learned today, or like your little slideshow and stuff. You can even find like really good high quality photos on there that you usually couldn't find on the regular Google. So I definitely recommend that. But that is basically it for today's episode. I went over all passion project. Like I said in the first episode, I am super, like, probably like 30% indecisive. So if I find out anything new about this passion project thing, I will do a part 2 of it. Like I said, I learn new things every single day, and so I may find something new for this whole topic here. So I may do episode 2 or part 2 for this episode. But yeah, that's basically it. Thank you so much for listening to this podcast, even if you're like on your hot girl walk right now, which is so like such a hot girl Pinterest girl whisper thing. I love that. You do you are so good at whatever you're doing right now. Like, sometimes you need someone to tell you that, even though you're like, I don't know you directly or something. Like, to be honest, you really don't need validation from anyone else except for yourself. Like, I know this has nothing to do with today's episode, but I just want to tell you guys that, like, especially if this is difficult for you to get through something in your life right now, you can do it, and it's not going to be like this forever. So I may do an episode on, like, mental health stuff because, guys, I am a mental health fanatic. Obviously, I just told you I'm, like, huge on psychology, which is, like, basically mental health, so I love that type of stuff. But thank you so much for listening to this week's episode. Follow me on my Pinterest at Vivian__Rose22. Also, I have a small business. I want you to check it out. I'll link it in the show notes, but it's called Stylish Trends. It's just like the cutest little like hot girl, Pinterest girl aesthetic brand. Like, I have like the cutest things on there. I really want you to check it out. Thank you so much for listening and following me throughout my little journey that I've had for these first 2 episodes. I know that's so cringy. I'm so sorry. But yeah, see you guys in the next episode. Bye!